Hello everyone. Today, we will talk to you about 5 facts about football. First fact, history of football. Football has ancient roots and its background can be found in various cultures around the world. However, the modern version of football as we know it today took its form in Great Britain in the 19th century. Early forms of the game. There are many analogs of football in history that were practiced in ancient times. For example, the ancient Chinese played Chu, which can be translated as ball game, in the 3rd century BC, and in ancient Rome a game called harpestum was practiced. Formation of the rules. The very first official rules of football were approved in 1863 in London with the creation of the Football Association. These rules became known as the London Rules during this period. There was a separation of football, rugby, which until then had been a single game. Early clubs and leagues. The first football clubs began to appear in Great Britain at the end of the 19th century. One of the oldest clubs, Sheffield Football Club, was founded in 1857 and 1888. The English Football League was created, the first official football league in the world. Global spread. With the spread of the British Empire, football became popular in various countries around the world at different times. Football associations were created in different parts of the world, and this contributed to the global popularity of the game. Olympic Games and World Cup. Football was included in the Summer Olympics in 1900, but the official tournament for national teams was the FIFA World Cup, which was first held in 1930 in Uruguay. This tournament has over time become the most prestigious competition in world football. Second fact, worldwide coverage of football. Massive popularity. Football is the most popular sport in the world. Its attractiveness lies in the simplicity of the rules, the minimum amount of necessary equipment, and its accessibility to play anywhere in the world. This makes football accessible to a wide range of people, regardless of social status or age. International football scene. The Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, has over 200 member countries. This testifies to the widespread and global popularity of football, which unites people of different cultures and nationalities in tournaments. In addition to international competitions, many countries have their own national football leagues. Leagues such as the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, and Italian Serie A attract the attention of millions of fans around the world. Football clubs and fan culture. Major football clubs such as Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United and many others are developing their brands on the world stage. Fan culture also plays an important role, creating passion and emotion around every match. Transfers and multinationality. Football clubs actively attract players from all over the world. The transfer of football stars and their participation in various leagues gives the game a multinational character and expands its global influence. Football as a cultural phenomenon. Football permeates various areas of culture, including art, literature, and cinema. Many football matches become historical events and football stars become cultural icons. Third fact, World Cup. History of the tournament. The FIFA World Cup is the most prestigious international football competition. The idea of holding the tournament arose in 1928 at the FIFA Congress, and the first World Cup took place in 1930 in Uruguay. Since then, the tournament has been held every 4 years, with the exception of the Second World War. Participation of national teams. National teams from different countries of the world participate in the World Cup. The tournament has become a symbol of the unity of nations through football, where competition on the field carries elements of cultural exchange and mutual understanding. Tournament stages. The tournament consists of several stages, starting with the qualifying rounds and ending with the final match. National teams are fighting for the right to represent their country on the highest football arena. Iconic moments. The World Cup has produced incredible stories, legendary matches, and epic moments that will live on in fans' memories for years to come. Events such as Maradona's Hand of God, Germany's Wunderwaffe in 1954, and Zidane's header in the 1998 final have become integral parts of the tournament's history. Brazilian success. The Brazilian national team holds the record for the number of victories at the World Cup. National team has won the tournament 5 times: 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, 2002, which underlines the greatness of Brazilian football on the world stage. Global audience. The World Cup attracts a global audience of billions of viewers. The final match is often one of the most watched broadcasts in television history, highlighting the global popularity and influence of football as a sport. Fourth fact, Ballon d'Or. History of the award. The Ballon d'Or is a prestigious football award given to the best football player in the world. It was founded in 1956 by France Football magazine. Since then, it has become an annual event that attracts the attention of football fans, coaches, and players around the world. Voting process. The Ballon d'Or was originally awarded exclusively to European players, but in 1995 the rules changed to make the award available to players from all parts of the world. The winner is determined by a vote of sports journalists, coaches of national teams, and captains of these teams. Legendary winners. Over the years, the Ballon d'Or has been awarded to many famous footballers. Among the winners you can find such legends as Pelé, Johan Cruyff, Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo. These names have become symbols of greatness in the world of football. The dominance of Messi and Ronaldo. In recent decades, the Ballon d'Or has been associated with the era of dominance of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. These two players have not only won numerous awards, but are also in a constant battle to become the best player in the world. Expansion of criteria. In 2016, the voting rules were changed, and the evaluation criteria became more diverse. Now, not only individual achievements are taken into account, but also team successes, which allows you to more fully evaluate the player's contribution to the overall success of his team. Status symbol and recognition. The Ballon d'Or is not only a symbol of individual greatness, but also a recognition of a footballer's contribution to world football. Winning this ranking becomes a piece of football history, highlighting a player's influence on his era. Fifth fact, records in football. Largest score in one match. The record for the largest score in one football match belongs to the Armenian team Raret Irbis in 2002. They recorded a 149-0 victory over rivals Arsenal 2 in the Armenian top league. This amazing result not only became a record in the history of football, but also raised many questions and discussions in connection with the ethical aspects of such defeats. Fastest goal in history. The record for the fastest goal in football history belongs to Scottish striker David White in a match between Coventry City and Derby County in 1964. He scored a goal just 4 seconds into the game. This record demonstrates not only the player's outstanding individual skill, but also the team's ability to start the match quickly. Highest paid transfer. The record for the highest paid transfer of a football player was set in 2017, when French striker Neymar moved from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain for €222 million. This transfer highlights the importance and value of leading players in world football. Longest goal streak. The longest goal streak in football history was when Argentine footballer Andrés Gago scored from his own half in a match between Rosario Central and Estudiantes La Plata in 2013. His shot was accurate, and the ball crossed the opponent's goal after a long flight. Fastest head trick. The record for the fastest head trick, 3 goals scored by one player in one match, belongs to footballer Fernand Dainant in 2003. He scored 3 goals against Livorno in 2 minutes and 13 seconds for Fiorentina. This record demonstrates the incredible efficiency and speed of a football player at a certain point in the game. Longest match. In the 2005 English Cup League, Stevenage Town and Townsville played the longest match in football history. The match ended with a score of 2-2, and the match was decided on penalties. The game itself lasted for 23 hours and 30 minutes. This occasion was unique, reflecting the endurance and resilience of football teams. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. It motivates me to make more videos.